Imagine a pain so sharp, so insistent, it makes you scream before it even begins. Welcome, truth seekers. I'm Professor Obaidus Sattar, and for over 2 decades, I've delved deep into homeopathy's profound healing potential. I know what many of you might be thinking. Can something so diluted truly work? It's a fair question, and today we're going to unravel the mysteries of a remarkable remedy, Sarsaparilla. By the end of this video, you'll understand how it can dramatically transform urinary health, soothe stubborn skin conditions, and even alleviate deep-seated joint pains. Our journey with Sarsaparilla begins in the heart of tropical rainforests. The root of the smilax plant, a vibrant rust-barked vine, holds its powerful essence. To create our homeopathic remedy, we meticulously select these roots, ideally the potent brown variety from Haiti. They're carefully cleaned, finely chopped, and then gently macerated in pure alcohol for weeks. This process creates what we call the mother tincture, extracting the plant's very spirit. From this potent tincture, we begin the unique homeopathic process of potentization. This isn't just dilution. It's a series of sequential dilutions and vigorous shakings known as succussion. Each step, like preparing a 30C potency, involves a 1:100 dilution, repeated 30 times. This precise rhythmic action is believed to imprint the remedy's energetic signature, allowing it to stimulate your body's own incredible self-healing mechanisms. Purity and precision are paramount at every stage. What truly defines Sarsaparilla? Imagine a quiet healer, deeply attuned to discomfort, someone who appears prematurely aged, thin, with skin that seems to lie in folds. They might be sensitive and withdrawn, easily offended, preferring solitude. Physically, they battle relentless pain, often in the urinary tract or stubborn skin eruptions. Our key metaphor for Sarsaparilla is that it acts like a plumber for the urinary tract, clearing blockages, dissolving sediment, and soothing inflamed passages. It's like a quiet force restoring flow and ease. The mind-body connection with Sarsaparilla is profound. Let me share a story. Sarah, a busy professional, came to me not just with kidney pain, but a deep, quiet despair. She'd scream before urination, anticipating the sharp, burning pain at the end. Her constant discomfort made her irritable, restless, feeling trapped by her body. This isn't just physical pain, it's emotional agony that drains the spirit. The Sarsaparilla individual is a silent sufferer, easily wounded, prone to brooding. Their mental fog makes them feel as if in a dream. Sarah's internal agitation was a direct consequence of her gnawing pain, but as her urinary symptoms began to clear with Sarsaparilla, so did the emotional clouds. Her irritability softened, and that sense of being trapped lifted. This remedy truly addresses both the physical and the emotional anguish. How does Sarsaparilla translate to daily life? Let's talk about its everyday impact. It excels in 3 key areas: urinary tract issues, persistent skin conditions, and various rheumatic pains. It's truly a natural urinary relief. For urinary tract issues, think of that agonizing, cutting or burning pain specifically at the very end of urination. Sarsaparilla is your ally, especially for kidney stones or gravel. For skin, it tackles dry, itchy eruptions, eczema or psoriasis that worsen in hot weather. And for rheumatic pains, it eases those tearing, aching pains in joints, particularly in the small joints of the hands and feet. An in vitro study suggests its role in inhibiting calcium oxalate and phosphate crystallization, potentially reducing stone recurrence. Sarsaparilla's broad reach touches different groups in specific ways. For men, it's particularly noted for burning or stinging during urination, often linked to prostate issues, and that persistent feeling of urine remaining after voiding. It's also useful for renal colic.
For women, a highly characteristic symptom is the compulsion to stand up to urinate because only dribbling occurs while sitting. It also addresses painful retracted nipples and moist offensive eruptions in the right groin, sometimes linked to hormonal fluctuations before periods.
And for children, Sarsaparilla often comes into play when you see an old-looking face with an enlarged belly. They might scream intensely before and during urination due to severe pain, and you might even find sand or gravel in their diapers. This remedy offers profound relief for these little ones, addressing deep-seated constitutional issues. Beyond its primary applications, Sarsaparilla holds historical significance as a restorative remedy, especially after exhaustive courses of mercury treatments in the past. It's also considered useful in old age when peculiar black and blue spots appear on the backs of the hands, hinting at its action on the circulatory system. And from a scientific perspective, its active compounds like saponins, flavonoids, and phytosterols contribute to its anti-inflammatory and detoxifying effects. Saponins, for instance, are believed to help restrict endotoxins, contributing to its blood-cleansing reputation. Now, let's talk about the unique clues that point unmistakably to Sarsaparilla. These are its peculiar and confirmatory symptoms: the striking bladder stage fright, a child screaming in anticipation of pain before urine flows; the peculiar urination modality, only able to pass urine freely when standing; sitting causes painful dribbling; severe cutting or burning pain specifically at the very end of urination; urine that deposits white chalk or grey sand; air passing from the urethra during urination, sometimes with a gurgling sound; skin that feels thick and indurated like parchment; a moist eruption in the right groin with an offensive smell; and skin conditions that notoriously worsen in summer or hot weather. Understanding what makes symptoms worse or better, what we call modalities, is vital. For Sarsaparilla, symptoms are often worse during or after urination, in cold, damp weather during springtime, and at night, especially bone pains. They can also worsen when yawning, before menses, and notably in hot weather or during summer, particularly skin complaints. Conversely, symptoms are typically better with warm applications or in a warm environment, and uniquely, by standing to urinate. Uncovering the neck and chest can bring relief, and for emotional states, solitude and gentle movement are often beneficial. In homeopathy, remedies don't work in isolation. Sarsaparilla has specific relationships. Its known antidotes, meaning they can neutralize its effects if needed, include coffee, belladonna, and particularly acetic acid. On the complementary side, meaning remedies that follow well to deepen or complete the healing process after sarsaparilla, we often see mercurius, especially for symptoms like excessive secretions or heightened sensitivity. Sepia can be valuable for deeper hormonal or constitutional imbalances, and nitric acid follows well for anal or genital cracks. Distinguishing sarsaparilla from similar remedies is crucial for precise prescribing. Let's contrast it with two often confused remedies, cantharis and lycopodium. Key symptom: urination pain. Sarsaparilla, severe pain at the very end of urination, often screaming before or during. Cantharis, intense cutting and burning pain throughout urination, drop by drop. Lycopodium, right-sided kidney pain, often 4 to 8 p.m., red sand in urine, urgent urination. Key symptom: urination modality, sarsaparilla. Freely only when standing, dribbling when sitting. Cantharis, constant, ineffectual urging. Lycopodium, frequent, urging, often ineffectual. Key symptom: skin symptoms. Sarsaparilla, dry, itchy, aggravated by heat or summer, deep cracks. Cantharis, burning, blistering eruptions. Lycopodium, dry, scaly, often on folds, strong desire for sweets. While cantharis screams burning throughout, sarsaparilla whispers agony at the very last drop. And lycopodium, though also addressing kidney stones, typically presents with right-sided issues and a characteristic 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. aggravation. These subtle but vital distinctions guide us to the precise remedy. So, to recap our journey into sarsaparilla. First, it's a powerhouse for agonizing urinary pain, especially at the end of urination, and effectively addresses kidney gravel. Second, it's a soothing balm for stubborn skin conditions, particularly those aggravated by heat and dampness, and for specific eruptions like those in the right groin. And third, it offers relief for rheumatic pains, especially in small joints, while deeply impacting the mind, alleviating irritability stemming from chronic discomfort. Please remember, this information is for educational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Sarsaparilla, like all homeopathic remedies, should be used under the guidance of a qualified homeopathic practitioner or healthcare professional. Always consult a medical doctor for serious conditions and never stop conventional medication without their approval. While traditional and anecdotal evidence supports these uses, scientific evidence for homeopathic remedies can be debated. Your individual assessment is crucial for effective treatment. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into homeopathy. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful insights. Until next time, I'm Professor Obaidus Sattar, signing off. Stay well.